Welcome to MonroeMotors.com. Here we have a fully restored 1971 Pontiac Lemans 400 4-speed car. This is presented in Lucerne blue with kind of a pearl white interior. We'll start at the rear of this vehicle. You can see the paint quality is wonderful in this car. It shines like a mirror. Underneath the trunk lid here, you can see it's beautiful. Inside the trunk itself, it's all spackle coated. Looking underneath, you can see it's all solid. It's a solid trunk, and again, it's got the full-size spare with the jack. It's got the steel wheel, and it has a Firestone period correct looking tire. I'm not sure if it's original or if it's a remanufactured one, but it looks great with this car. We have all kinds of documentation for this car here. It's considered the GT37 model, which is pretty much a GTO in disguise in the Le Mans platform. The reason they built this car was to kind of hide away from the insurance companies to produce a muscle car. You can see it's got the original owner's manual, all kinds of receipts here. The engine was rebuilt in 2008. There's the specs in right here. We got warranty plates in here, and we even have the original dealer. And there's a plate code here. Here's the specs for the camshaft, and there's all kinds of history of the GT37 model here. This is a letter from General Motors. So it's a 71 Le Mans hardtop coupe. Is built in Oshawa, Canada. It's got the 400 motor, 300 horsepower, and the Muncie M22 4-speed. So there's 2,701 Le Mans built in Canada here, and only 2 with this motor and engine combination. And here's the options below here. So this is a numbers matching engine in this car as well. And the transmission is not numbers matching. It was replaced in around 1978 with a warranty transmission, but it is a date code correct. Let's take a look underneath this car, the back here. You can see it's got a new fuel tank. It looks wonderful under here. We got a sway bar. The rear end, we have 331 gears, so a nice cruising gear for the highway. The chrome looks great on this car. It's got the dual quad tips, as the GTOs had back in the day. It sounds wonderful. Nice Le Mans badge there. We have the Pontiac Rallye 2 wheels on this car. They are reproduction ones. These are 15-inch versions. Tire size, we have 275 60 R15 wrapped in the BF Gooderich radial TA tires. It's got drum brakes in the rear, and again, these are reproductions. A nice wide tire. I just want to put my hand here so you can see how deep it is. It has a really nice wide staggered look. And then we'll come to the front wheel here. You can see they're not quite as wide. We have a 225 70 R15 on the front. Great looking wheel. Again, same as the GTO would have. Let's take a look. You can see the glass is up right now. The glass is nice and clear. Nice and clean here. I'm gonna roll down the window, see how nice this rolls down here with ease. We'll roll this one down here. Has the dual sport mirrors, and then we got the blue door panels here with the Le Mans here. Here's your door handle, and then your window crank. Let's take a look back here. Seat folds back here. Look how beautiful this seat is here. The cushioning looks great. All the vinyl looks great. Your deck lid looks awesome. Check out the headliner. It's nice and tight, nice and clean. Looks great. Door jambs are solid here. This looks like brand new, really. Body by Fisher. And that's nice and clean here. Check underneath the door panel here. Solid, clean. Take a look at the dash. It looks like it's brand new. Let's open the glove box here. We got hidden in here an MSD ignition box, so you can't see in the engine. And then we get all the original stuff from the car there. Wonderful. Nice carpet, it looks brand new, carpeted floor mats. Here's the bench seat itself. Again, it's like a pearl white. Yeah, it looks like it's great shape. Foam looks good, nice headrests in it. Pontiac style back in 71. Close this door. Here how nicely that door closes. Come back here, take a look at the paint. Wow. And this one has been wet sanded and polished by us. Here's the rear glass, it looks great. Again, that package tray looks great. There's a little mark here in the glass, so you can nitpick a little bit. Look at all the trim, that looks beautiful. Overall, this is really great quality restoration. Look at the top here. Nice hard top. Chrome looks great. Just a little bit of oil from my hand on my there, but otherwise it's shiny. Nice trim down here and coming all the way down here. It looks solid. And we got that 400 engine call out badge there with a nice vents on the side there. Let's move to the front here. Oh, I should probably show you underneath because I want to show you how great this looks underneath. It's solid. We got dual exhaust. I think they're Magnaflows. And we got the X pipe here, full stainless steel exhaust. Very solid car. Let's move to the front now. Got the dual headlights on the Pontiac for 71. A dual grille there. Underneath the hood, it's like a satin black, as it should be, and satin black engine bay. And then here's your Pontiac 400 motor. It's a 4-barrel. This motor was built up in 2008 or 9, I believe. It says on the receipts back there. We got chrome valve covers. We have high-rise intake. Oh, it could be the stock intake. Sorry about that. It says GM on there. We got the 4-barrel carb under here. The original style air cleaner cover. And this is all nice and clean. Very clean motor. You see the big fan there. Original style radiator. It has power brakes. And again, this is a numbers matching motor to this car. Okay, let's close this big hood. You can hear it's steel. Closes wonderful. And let's take a look at this paint here. This wonderful. Trim on the front looks great. The bumpers, all the trim. There was one little touch-up mark right there. That's the only paint flaw I could find on this car. And let's take a look back here. There's your wheel. And before I move on, let's show you the front here underneath. You can see it's nice and clean. We got the Hotchkiss sway bar under there. Very clean car. We got front disc brakes. They're Aftermarket. SSBC, I believe they're called. Come back here. Car runs nice. It rides well. Gets lots of attention. Sounds great. Here's your door panel. Let's zoom in here. A nice Lemans. We got the remote mirror here, so you move it manually there. We got the roll-up door window and the door release here. Check out your door jambs here, nice and clean. Underneath the door again, solid. Take a look at the back here, nice and clean. Clean it back here. Again, that dash looks wonderful. Down here are the pedals. It's got 3 pedals because it's a standard. We got nice carpeted floor mats. Take a look at the seat here. Condition's great. I don't see no rips or tears. We'll go ahead and get in the car now. Love the way these old cars sound when you shut the door. Okay, we got vents down here. So that releases air from the outside in to keep you cool. We got lights here, we got wipers here. We got a 3-spoke style Pontiac wheel, the horn here. We got, just zoom back here, we got 3 gauges, 3 main gauges here. So you can see here, we got your fuel, your, I think it's temperature, and then it must be battery on this side here. Oh, oil, sorry. Oil, fuel, temperature there. All right, so I got it mixed up. Temperature, fuel, oil, and your generator there. We have miles in this car, so this car is in miles. 4,187 miles on this car, and that's since the restoration. So very low mile car since the restoration. True mileage is unknown, obviously, for a car of this age. And then here's your Tach here, very nice. We got a Pontiac symbol here. We got your heat controls here. We got a lighter here, and then you got your AM radio here. Down here we got an aftermarket oil gauge, and then we got your 4-speed shifter here, and it is a Hurst shifter, as you can see there. And we got that nice big pool cue ball, and it feels wonderful. That is original, so very cool. All right, let's start this car up. Put the clutch in, and let's make sure it's in neutral here. Fire's just up. Give it 2 pumps when it's cold, otherwise it just runs really nice. You can see, let's take a look at the Tach here. See, it's just idling there. It's wonderful. I'll get out of the car here, open the door. Let's get a couple of revs for you guys. Wow, this is a great running muscle car. Let's come up to the front here. Let's turn the lights on. Show you the lights on this car. Everything works as it should on this car. Targeted safety. Lights look wonderful. Looks wonderful. Runs well. It's a high restoration quality car. And a rare car. This is a good car to have in your collection. Now let's listen to this muffler here. Wonderful. This is a 3-owner car. It was the original owner, the second owner bought it, restored it, and then the last owner had it for a year, I believe, and we got it after that. So he really took care of it, loved it, and now it's ready for its new owner. So this is a 1971 Pontiac Lemans, a 400 cubic inch motor, 4-barrel carb, M22 4-speed transmission. This is here available at MunroMotors.com. Come down and have a look at this one for yourself. We look forward to seeing you real soon.